Okay, so let's talk about Precious Carl. You probably don't know what the hell this movie is, and if you don't, then I commend you for that. But if you actually do, then I don't really need to get into the plot because you most likely clicked on this video, right? So here's the thing about this movie is that it is not very good. The problem with this film, on top of many mountains of problems, is that no one really either cares or everything is just kind of lazy to the point where it just doesn't feel really well. Now, I just saw Criminal I think last week or whatever it was, and I couldn't think anything could probably get any worse, but I gotta admit that this is actually kind of worse. Now, Mark Paul Gosselaar, or whatever his name is, Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell, and he probably wishes that Bell could have saved his ass in this movie because, quite frankly, his performance is just not very good. He's kind of witty as these characters, whatever, but when he's kind of like serious, whatever, it doesn't really work out well. Now, granted, he does a decent enough job, but it's not good enough. Now, Claire Forlani, you know, the girl from Mallrats, Jason Scott Lee's, girlfriend, whatever, or ex, she's in here. I haven't seen her in a while. I've seen her in a couple of perfume commercials, whatever it may be. Don't call it a comeback, because if you do, I probably want to punch you in your face. Sorry to say it, but it probably is, because she's not good in this movie either. The thing about this film is that, yes, it's got bad acting. Yes, it's got bad dialogue. There's one line in here that pretty much says, Mark Paul Gosselaar says that, I fucking quit at school because I hated recess. And I was just like, what? Bruce Willis, the king of all fucking down and outers, pretty much is once again being paid to be bored, and he doesn't really do anything at all. The problem with Bruce Willis is that when he does die, and this is a spoiler, is that he has probably the lamest fucking villain death I've ever seen. You can clearly tell there's a couple of times where Bruce Willis was not actually there. There's a couple of body doubles there that just seem completely and obviously not Bruce Willis. So it's just like, what the hell was the point? Bruce Willis, there's a couple of times where I think he actually was reading off of some cue cards. And that's a sad thing to see, because Bruce Willis is just looking very, very dead. Like, Bruce Willis, according to me, when you put Bruce Willis on your title card, that doesn't mean like, oh, great, let me go see it. That means, oh, shit. This movie's going to be just as bad as anything Bruce Willis has done in Hollywood. Now, this isn't Hollywood. This is back alley Hollywood because it's straight to DVD. The best parts of this movie tend to be, I guess you say, slightly the music. The cast itself, you don't really care about any of these character developments. There's vague plot points that kind of happen in this film, and then nothing really matters to anything by the time it really does end. Now, granted, I admit that they kind of have a twist in here, but look, we already knew this thing was coming a mile away. Nothing really works in this film. It just kind of comes a little bit lazy to the point where you're just like, well, I guess that is what it is. There's no character development whatsoever, and you don't really care about anyone. There's this girl that's a sniper, right? And she has a sniper scope that looks like it's straight out of a 2006 video game. I'm not even fucking joking. Like a Just Cause sniper rifle. The problem with this movie is just that it doesn't really do anything. There is no plot. I'm not even joking. There is no plot. It's just that Mark Paul Gosselaar sees his ex. She kind of comes in the picture. Bruce Willis gets involved. That's it. There's no plot to it. And everything just kind of gets resolved so lazily. You know this film is bad because they have a blooper reel. That's not fucking funny. It's not funny. Now, the best part of this entire film is just like one scene with Tori Wilson. If you know who Tori Wilson is, she's an ex-wrestler, right? She was the best part of this entire thing. She's only in for like 2 minutes. That's all you can really say. And if that's the best part, then, well, that's sad things. They're kind of like thieves or whatever, grave robbers. He's kind of like he's doing his best shitty Drake. But it's pretty obvious the budget was just not contained for some of these action scenes that they did. Some of them were decent, but that is what it is. There's nothing really to talk about, except that even though Criminal, which did have shitty performances by good actors, at least they had good actors to kind of deliver these shitty performances. And here, they just got shitty actors just in general. Bruce Willis is just not Bruce Willis anymore. Quite frankly, Bruce Willis has not been in a movie in quite some time. He's just kind of sleepwalking, and he's a ghost. Bruce Willis is dead. Somebody should probably put that in the internet by now, but that is what it is. This is the review. This is not a very orthodox review, but that's just my thoughts on this film. It's just a mess to the point where it makes Criminal look like it actually should be nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Actor for Kevin Costner, or an Oscar maybe. But yeah, that's it. That's my review. Don't see this movie. I don't really tell people to not see a movie, but I'm telling you this. Don't see this because it's not good. Comment, subscribe, and like. I'm Chris Smith, and I'm signing out.